Hey everybody, so today I'm invisible, as you can see over here, and we're going to be talking about inheritance syntax. So let me just make sure this is recording. Yep, we are good to go. So first off, I am going to talk about just how to do inheritance in the first place. But actually, before I even do that, I am going to show you the two classes that I have. So here I have two different classes other than main. Main has nothing in it right now. The first class is called person, and this is any person. There are three methods inside of person. There's one that prints hello, called print hello. There's one called print goodbye that prints out goodbye. And there's a function called accessorize. Now, these functions, except for the last one, are the same between person and fancy person. Fancy person also has print hello and print goodbye. And there's no difference between those two. They're the same function. But in accessorize, regular person, the person puts on a baseball cap. Fancy person, the person puts on a top hat and monocle. So let's make these two in main, right? We can say person A equals new person, and then we can say person B not person B, fancy person. Fancy person B equals peron person. B equals a new fancy person. And we could call these functions from them print hello, print goodbye, right? But as programmers, we notice that we have copied code right here. And you could make another person that does this and this. And like, what if we made like 6 different people, right? We had a fancy person, then like a skater person, and then we had a gamer person, and then we had like a, I don't know, fishing person, right? They would all say hello and goodbye, but their accessorize might be different, right? So instead of rewriting and copying and pasting this code over and over again, we can just use inheritance. And inheritance will take all of the functions that are not private and variables that are not private and pass them to the children. So here's the parent, here's person. And it has bop, bop, bop. Actually, it only has, oh yeah, it does have 3 functions. We got 3 functions, right? All 3 of those will be inherited by the children of person. So say we have fancy person. They get these 3 already. We don't have to create them. So watch this. Well, let me print them out first. So we have a dot say hello. We have a dot say goodbye. And a dot accessorize. Right? Let me do this for B as well. A, B, B, B. Okay. Oh, what'd I do? Can I access person? Oh, if this happens, it's not included. You just need to go in, copy and paste everything, delete the file, and person.java. Nice. Oh, what'd I do? Cannot find symbol. Oh, oh, oh. Person A dot say hello. What'd I do? Print hello. This is another handy thing. You can control F and find and replace. Change all the says to print. Let's replace all of them. Now we should be good. Excellent. Okay, here we go. Here's person A. Hello, goodbye. The person puts on a baseball cap. Hello, goodbye. The person puts on a top hat and monocle. Awesome. Okay. Instead of reusing or instead of copying and pasting this code, I'm going to delete it. And instead, I'm going to say public class fancy person extends. Now, this keyword extends means that it inherits all of these public and protected functions and variables. So extends person. Okay? So we're pulling from person, and fancy person extends person. So it takes its functionality and it extends it. Okay? So if I get rid of this one as well, actually, I'm just going to comment this out. I'm going to comment this out right here. Okay. You'll notice this still runs. It's essentially like this. There's nothing in fancy person. In fact, if I delete all this, there's nothing in fancy person, and it still works, right? All of A prints out. A print hello, A print goodbye, A accessorize, which is a person. And B is a fancy person, which extends person. It inherits all of those functions, right? All of those functions, this function, say hello, say goodbye, and accessorize, get inherited right into fancy person, okay? So it automatically has access to all those, okay? But we wanted our person, oops, what am I doing? Oops, there we go. But we want our person, our fancy person, to accessorize differently. This is called polymorphism, okay? They both have the same function called accessorize, right? But they both do different things. This is changing what a function does. And it's good practice to put at override. You're overriding this function. You're changing the functionality of it. It inherited accessorize from person. But then you said, I don't like that one. I like these other two functions we got, print hello and print goodbye, but I want to change accessorize. So when we come back into main and I hit run, you'll see that this one now changes, right? So the first three are person A. Hello, goodbye, the person puts on a baseball cap. That's these three functions. And then these last three are from fancy person, right? Print hello, which was inherited from person. Print goodbye, which was inherited from person. And accessorize, which we inherited, but then overrid with our own function. This is inheritance. Now you can do the same thing with function or with variables, but we'll get into that in another one. So that will be the next one, I do believe. Hopefully that makes sense. Inheritance and polymorphism are very, very odd, but this is the basic syntax overview. You have your class, and you have extends. All right, see you in the next one.